A house cat and a lynx living together? Yeah, it sounds pretty crazy. But let me tell you, it's one of the most heartwarming stories you'll hear. So, this lynx named Linda was just a baby when she arrived at the zoo. She was all fluff and paws, full of that playful kitten energy. But, lynxes aren't just cute little kittens forever. They're predators, strong and wild. Even as a baby, Linda had this presence about her. But the thing is, the keepers noticed something. For all her playful nature, Linda seemed kind of lonely. She had toys, she had people around, but it's not the same as having a companion. And that's where Ducia comes in. Ducia was this tiny calico kitten, about the same age as Linda, and when they met, they were practically the same size. Linda, being a lynx, was a bit cautious at first, maybe unsure of what this little furball was doing in her space. But Ducia? She just strolled right in like she owned the place. She was fearless, curious, and full of personality. Now, obviously, they didn't just throw them together and hope for the best. The keepers took things slow. They started with short, supervised meetings to make sure everything was safe. At first, the two of them just sniffed each other, kind of sizing each other up, but it didn't take long. Within a few days, they were chasing each other around like old friends. The funny thing is, as Linda grew, she became this big, majestic lynx, way bigger than Ducia. But that didn't change a thing. Ducia would still climb all over her like nothing had changed, pod her to play, or just curl up next to her for a nap. And Linda? She was so gentle, like she understood just how small her friend was. Their friendship became one of the zoo's biggest attractions. People would stop and watch for ages, amazed at the sight of this huge lynx and this tiny house cat hanging out together. So yeah, a lynx and a house cat might sound like an odd pair, but the best friendships don't always need to make sense.